Etra-chan saw it. My name is Hiragi. I'm a regular employee. I recently got married to Yuzuriha-san, whom I'd been dating from a few years ago.
Hiragi-kun, lunch is ready. Would you like to eat?
Yeah, let's eat. She's very pretty and can do most things around the house. She's way too good of a woman for me. I was so happy to have married a woman who was so amazing.
I'm home!
Damn.
Or so I wanted to say, but...
Oh wow, so welcoming to the house, huh? How cold.
Mom! You're done with your dinner with friends?
Yeah, I thought I told you I was going to relax a little bit after eating breakfast and come back home after that.
I didn't hear about that. I've been living with my mom at my parents' house from last month. That alone isn't a problem, but...
Which means you haven't had lunch yet either, right, ma'am?
Yes, that's right. You're not telling me that you didn't prepare a dish for me, did you?
Of course not, ma'am. Let me go get a plate for you right away.
As you can see, the problem between my wife and my mom is quite... dire. My mom has always been pretty naggy from before and tends to make enemies. Yuzuriha-san is also Yuzuriha-san, and she's kind of... well, no, very strong-willed. Because of that, this whole month that all of us have lived together has been some kind of big Cold War type situation. I really hope nothing happens today. Not that that's going to happen.
Here you go, ma'am. It's today's meat stew.
Oh wow, thank you very much. Phew, that's all for me.
Mom, you've only had a single bite.
What the hell is this, Yuzuriha-san?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
The meat, potatoes, carrots, all of it. It's way too salty. Have you tried tasting it while cooking?
Yes, I did actually.
Wow, and you still decided to serve this as a meal. You must have quite the young and juvenile taste buds. It's not very good for an elder like myself.
Oh shit, it's time to stop this right now.
What? You're going to take out your phone while being lectured, huh? You must be pretty thick-skulled, huh? I wish I was as blissfully ignorant as you. How long are you planning on fooling around with your phone? You need to listen to people when they're talking to you.
Oh, don't mind me. Just continue lecturing me. I'm totally listening.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you, it's all on this voice recorder. I'm listening to every single word that you throw my way.
Voice recorder?
Oh, be careful about what you say. I'm going to be recording everything you say from now on so that I can refer to it later when I talk to the ladies in the area. I wonder what kind of response I'll get out of the neighbors.
You little cheap skank!
Thank you for the compliment. I'm so happy that I'm going to be listening to that and letting others hear it too. It's all being recorded, like I said.
Are you really going to be spreading this kind of stuff around when you're talking to people in the neighborhood?
Of course not. I'm not going to spread it right away. Not immediately.
Right. She's definitely going to eventually. Yuzuriha-san was in the winning side of this Cold War after that day. Let me explain. For example...
Yuzuriha-san, there's so much dust on the countertop. Have you cleaned it up? I wish I could be as relaxed as you to not care about the dust on the countertop. I mean, maybe it's a good thing to be relaxed and laid back in the day and age like this.
She just displayed that phone like it's some kind of FBI badge. This kind of thing continued for a while before Mom eventually stopped warning Yuzuriha. However, things didn't just end up like that either. Eventually, my mother started writing things down in her notes. She seemed very intensely focused and would mumble from time to time. I wonder what she's writing on that notebook. I was curious, but she wouldn't let me read it for sure. I never really understood what the notebook said, and time went on. One day, my mom collapsed after clenching onto her stomach tightly. The doctors checked her out and found a stomach ulcer. Apparently, it was because of really bad stress. There was nothing life-threatening to her, but she had to be careful and stay in the hospital for a month or so. I swung by the hospital after work and on days off to say hey to my mom, but Yuzuriha never did come say hey. A week later...
You going to check on her?
Yeah. You wanna go too, Yuzuriha-san?
I feel like me going is just going to make her ulcer worse and make me angry.
I mean, maybe so, but...
I heard that she has an ulcer because of the stress, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because of those voice recordings, right? I don't think it makes any sense for the person who was involved in making the problems to show up and try to fix it.
I mean, maybe, but... I was at a loss. Honestly, I understood how Yuzuriha-san felt. I know that my mom isn't a very good mother-in-law either, but I love my mom as well as Yuzuriha-san. I don't want these two to just be fighting with each other till death literally do them apart. I wonder if there's any way I can get them to get along. Then one day...
I wonder if a stray cat or something is coming into the house.
What's going on, Yuzuriha-san?
Oh, Hiragi-kun. Well, the house seems a lot dirtier than usual.
Dirtier?
Yeah. Oh, I do clean up as usual, by the way. It's not like I'm skipping out or anything. But it's weird. There's like more and more dirt and dust that just keeps building up.
Oh! That's probably because Mom's in the hospital right now.
Huh?
She often cleaned up the places that you missed and stuff. She hasn't said anything clearly, but...
Was I really that bad at cleaning?
No, it's just one of our household things. Our house is pretty old, you know. It gets dirtier faster than the newer places. I try to clean it up when I notice something, but I'm not as good as Mom is, you know?
I see. I feel like I've done her wrong. Oh.
What?
Honestly, I'm not very good with your mother. She's always nagging and always has to make things sound bad. But because of that, I shut out all of her nagging, and even I shut her up when she was giving me logical and just explanations to things. I'm sure the cleaning thing was just that too.
Right. Yuzuriha-san is... very diligent.
Whatever the problem is, I don't know much about the house, I think. I'm going to try cleaning up one more time. I might be able to get the hang of it or something.
Oh, yeah. Hang of it, huh? I wonder if Mom has anything in her room that might be of help to her. I don't see anything that screams help. Huh? This is that thing that Mom was writing in. I'm just going to take a peek and look. I'm sure it's not... This is... A few days later. Yuzuriha-san, can you take a look at something for me?
Look at something?
Yeah.
Is this a manual or something?
Yeah, I found it in Mom's room. I noticed she's always writing something in her room, but I didn't realize that this was what she was working on.
But why?
Probably so that we don't have to deal with anything down the line, you know? If she's not around like she is now, then we can still take care of the house and keep it clean. I think that's why she was preparing that.
I see. I see all of the information about cheap foods in the area and all of her favorite spices. She really did write this in detail. She did this for us, huh?
What do you want to do, Yuzuriha-san?
I'm going to borrow this, okay? I don't think I need a voice recorder anymore. I'm going to do everything so perfectly she can't nag me anymore. Also, I will go check on her after I feel like I'm able to do everything in her standards.
Yuzuriha-san!
I mean, all in all, it's better to have fewer enemies in your home, you know? And besides, I'm really glad that she gave birth and raised you, Hiragi-kun.
She continued to absorb everything in the manual. She was always someone who was fast to pick up on things. The house was squeaky clean within a week's time. Then...
I'm sorry.
What's going on? You showed up to check on me and then you suddenly apologized to me.
I think I wasn't doing my best to try to work with you.
Work with me?
I was threatening you with the voice recorder, but I want to live with you without relying on things like that. After you come back to the house, can you teach me how to do things and make things run smoothly?
Sure, I can do that.
Huh?
What? You're surprised because there was no nagging involved? Just a good response?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
What an honest girl. But I can't say I blame you, after everything that I've put you through so far and my behavior.
Mom.
It's been a long time since I've been admitted into the hospital. I was thinking about death for a little bit. Then I thought about something.
What did you think about?
I'm gonna die before you do. And when that happens, I didn't want you to think and remember me as that annoying mother-in-law that always just nagged at you, you know? That's kinda sad.
Azumi-san.
Besides, I don't want you to play all of those recordings at my funeral, you know? Talk about embarrassing.
I wasn't going to go that far.
I'm not sure. You are quite the spunky and scary one. But whatever the case may be, I'll try my best to also work with you instead of against you. So, let's try this thing over, Yuzuriha-san.
Yes, please.
A little while later, my mom finally left the hospital and came back to our house. They say that old dogs don't learn new tricks. Mom's nagging didn't completely disappear, but it was definitely more tolerable. Yuzuri-Hasan's household chore skills were significantly improved, so she didn't have as many opportunities to nag either. I think they're not doing too bad with each other now. However,
I can't find it. It's not anywhere. Oh, where did I put it?
what's going on, Mom?
Oh, it's nothing. I don't know what to do. I wonder if I lost it. If she finds that, we're gonna be back at war.
I bet you Mom is probably looking for this. I was shocked when I first saw it. It was just nagging and complaints towards Yuzuri-Hasan filled from page to page. I chose all of the parts that seemed useful and moved it onto a different notebook over several days. Yeah, I did so good.
Hiragi-kun, Azumi-san, dinner is ready.
Coming! I guess I'm going to keep this sealed away till we can all talk and laugh about it together.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。お互いの歩み寄り、それが嫁姑問題を解決できる一番の方法でしょうね。まあ嫁姑問題に限らず人間関係すべてに言えることですが、旦那さんの立場からしたら大好きな母親と奥さんが仲良くないって本当に辛いことでしょうからね。そもそもこういう中立した立場はどういう立ち回りをすればいいのか正解がわからないです。今回のように何かきっかけがあれば自分の今までの立ち振る舞いを見直す機会ができて仲も良好になれるんでしょうね。何はともあれ最悪なお別れをすることにならなくてよかったです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。